Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing amazing today. Ashley Hall was a 20-year-old girl, white as snow, blonde and beautiful. In short, in mid-June 2004, she went to work and never came back. She was late by 1, 2, 3 hours. Her family started to worry. They called her phones, they were off. They called her workplace, no one answered. They thought maybe she went to visit a friend or a neighbor. They waited and waited. Unusually, this girl never went anywhere without informing her family. When night fell, they said something must have happened to her. Why are her phones off, and why didn't she tell us? They contacted her colleagues, and they said, "The girl didn't even show up for work today. How? Why? Where did she go?" Ashley had a friend named Robert McMichael. They called Robert. "Robert, have you seen Ashley?" He said, "Honestly, I haven't seen her today and I haven't been in touch with her. Why? Is something wrong?" They said she went to work in the morning and hasn't returned. The strange thing is her colleagues say she never arrived. He said, "It's okay. I'll try to contact her friends. Maybe she went for a walk. Let's see if anyone upset her." They said no one upset her. On the contrary, she was very normal. Everyone started looking for Ashley Hall. They waited for 48 hours, as requested by the police station, who told them, "We can't report a person missing if they are just late. Maybe she's late by choice. Maybe she went shopping with friends." And when women go shopping, they forget themselves. They said, "It's impossible. She always notifies us." The police said, "Wait 48 hours, and if she doesn't appear, come back." For 2 days, they turned the world upside down searching, and Robert was searching with them. They checked every hospital and police station. 48 hours passed, and they went to the police. "Our daughter has never done this before. She isn't angry or running away." The police took her photo and description and started searching. A week passed, then 2, and there was no sign of her. Now they were sure something bad had happened. After 4 or 5 weeks, Ashley's father went to the investigator. "Please, have you found anything?" He said, "Nothing. She hasn't traveled, but there's no trace of her." The father said, "I have suspicions about her friend Robert." The investigator asked why. The father said, "Even though he's been searching with us all these weeks, I suspect him because they had a problem before. It escalated to a complaint, and Robert was arrested for assaulting, threatening, and stalking her. Then we dropped the charges. They brought the file and saw that Robert had indeed been in a relationship with Ashley. When she tried to break up with him, he assaulted and threatened her. After the charges were dropped, they became casual friends again." The father said, "I feel there is hidden hatred in Robert's heart. He might have been waiting for us to forget the incident to kidnap or hurt her." They arrested Robert and interrogated him. He denied everything, saying, "We reconciled and became friends." They searched his house and his friends' houses, checked his car for DNA or blood, but found nothing. He was released. Ashley's family felt guilty for accusing him and apologized. Robert acted noble, saying, "I understand your situation, but I would never hurt her." 1 year passed, then 2. Everyone lost hope. Then something strange happened. A girl named Christy, who lived in Detroit, Michigan, hundreds of kilometers away from Ashley's home in Ohio, had a dream. Christy didn't know Ashley or her story. In the dream, a girl with gray eyes and blonde hair appeared and said, "Christy, my name is Ashley Hall." Christy woke up trembling. The next day, the same girl appeared. "Christy, I am Ashley Hall, and I am asking for your help." Christy woke up, washed her face, and went back to sleep. The girl appeared again, searched for my name. "I am from Columbus, Ohio. I am not missing, I am murdered. I want you to help my family find me. I am buried in a specific place." She even saw the location in the dream. Christy started searching and found that a girl named Ashley Hall was indeed missing in Ohio. She called the police. "I have information about Ashley Hall. She is murdered and buried in such and such land." The police asked who she was. She said, "I'm Christy from Detroit. I saw this in a dream." They told her, "This is nonsense. We don't follow dreams." You probably heard the story in the news. They checked her background and saw she had no record and had never been to Ohio, so they dismissed her. But Christy didn't stop. She got the contact info for Ashley's family, took a bus, traveled hundreds of kilometers, and met them. She told them, "I dreamed of your daughter. She told me where she is buried." The location was a farm-wooded area near Robert's house. The family took her to the police. The investigator was skeptical but checked her out. She really had no connection to the case. He took her to the woods she described. She said, "This is the place I saw." They brought police dogs and search teams. They searched for hours but found nothing. The investigator was frustrated. "I shouldn't have listened to a crazy person's dream." Christy insisted, "Please, check the garden next to Robert's house." The police said, "That's private property. We need a warrant and evidence." Christy was devastated, but she wouldn't leave Ohio until the truth was found. A few months later, Robert was arrested again. Why? Because Robert had entered his home and found his mother, Barbara, with her boyfriend. Robert attacked the boyfriend with a snow shovel, killing him with one blow, then strangled his mother to death. He buried them both in the backyard and sold his mother's jewelry. Neighbors and friends reported them missing. The police arrested Robert, found his mother's belongings, and discovered bloodstains in the house. Robert confessed, "I killed them and buried them in the garden." When they dug up the garden, they found Robert's mother and her boyfriend, and then they found a third body. It was Ashley Hall. The girl from the dream was right. Robert confessed that he had killed Ashley and buried her there 2 years prior. The reason the dogs never smelled her was that Robert had encased her body in a concrete cement block before burying her, which sealed the scent. Robert McMichael was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. This is the end of our story. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!